What's happening, you boy? You know what I'm talking about? Petrol Star, you feel me? And that's that, yeah. That's that one I designed. You feel me? So I got the little shirt to match. To make sure the shirt, yeah, it's a man shirt for sure. You feel me? It's a designer man shirt. Nice little flowers on there, but it match my, you feel me, my chain. That's not the reason of the glow. You know, the glow always start off point, you feel me? Just sticking to my thing. But the reason of this vlog is I stay in the loop. I'll be 40 soon. I'm an older dude. I'm considered an OG in the street, so I'll be 40 soon. But I keep my ear to the streets. Y'all see, I'm not capping. I stay in the loop. Either young dudes ain't even keeping up. Young dudes not keeping up with me. That's capping itself. But I'll get to that gloss soon. How the young dudes ain't even keeping up. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a lot of with the music, cause I keep up with all of it, and a lot of people was promoting this real street. Either they say real street nigga or real street dude or real street female, real street. You feel me? And there's definitely a thing. That's a thing. Some people push the homeless line, and some people really push the real street shit. And there's a difference because when we consider homeless is when you are going through a situation where you're trying to find a home, you can't get one, and you on the streets because of that, because of the circumstances. The difference with a real street person is they're choosing the streets. Okay, they're choosing the streets. So they're not. It's not even a circumstance to them. It's not a hardship like some people look at it. For the real street person, they actually are choosing the streets. That's where they feel comfortable at. That's where they get down at. That's where they do their thing at. So a lot of people is pushing this real street nigga or real street whatever you saying line. Cool. But it's a cap to it because my thing is if you real street and this whole blog is about street tax. This is what this blog is about. The street tax. And so if you real street, then you should know about this. Or because people on the streets don't call it that. They don't. But they give it up to each other. And what I mean by give it up to each other, I don't mean by fucking each other. No, I don't. I mean by giving up, they give up street tax to each other. The ones who really know about it. So you might come across somebody, they can give you some weed, or they might give you a couple of dollars, or whatever they got on them. And it is what it is. It's a known thing. It's what the real street people do for each other. And it's because it's like a community thing, and the people and it's the real street people look out for it. Well, should anyway, look out for each other on the streets, and then they pay each other street tax. And so sometimes when I got extra money or whatever, I see my OGs or some people that need it. You feel me? I slide it to them and just do it. You feel me? And stuff come to me in the same return. People pay me street tax also, because that's just how I work. So my thing is, if you don't know about this, then you're definitely not a real street person. If you're not paying this, if you're not receiving this, if you don't even know about the street type, if you're not even handling that, again, it's not called that. But if you're not dealing with things in that form or context, then please stop promoting this real street person. You're not even paying the street tax. And it's a cap because you claiming something that you're really not doing, or you're really not being. And I can say this that I am because I do this. I engage in these forms and these things that happens with real street people. I engage with it. I do those things. So I'm not questioned out there in the streets. Nobody questions if I know about if I know or how or what. It's never questionable for me because I just do. I just play Nike and I just do things that the streets are considered normal. Basically, that's considered normal in the streets. Basically, I do things in a normal fashion for the streets. If that makes sense. It's like somebody would do some normal stuff in the house. You know what I'm saying? Wash the dishes or whatever. So with all that being said, you feel me? Keeping this short and sweet, under 5 minutes. I'm trying to get to this 420. It only makes sense, right? Only makes